Welcome to Lots of These in Para You channel. I'm grateful that you're watching this video right now. This channel is inspired by my new Christmas tree to create a lot of DIY ornaments. This video will show you how to create 6 eye-catching holiday ornaments using jute. I hope you'll be inspired creating them as well. So let's begin. These are the materials that I'll be using. If there is an alternate material that you can use, like a clear plastic bag instead of an elastic wrap, feel free to use it. Also, the project can be messy because of the water glue solution. I suggest that you cover the table with a waterproof material or just clean the table right after use. I have 2 types of jute. One is a thinner, darker one, and the other one is the brighter gold and thicker one. All of the jute projects here, I'll be using the water glue solution. Ratio about 1:1.5. I get a strand of jute and submerge it into the solution. The first ornament that I'll be doing is the Ornament Ball. I inflate the balloon, tie the tail twice, making sure that the balloon will last for a day. Then, using the jute submerged in the water glue solution, I wrap the balloon, making sure that I wrap the balloon with the jute twine evenly. When I reach the end of the jute twine, I just tie it on a random strand. If the strand is not enough, I get another strand and wrap it again. After 24 hours, the ornament is dry. I pop the balloon using a pin, remove the deflated balloon out of the ornament. Lastly, I cut a short strand of jute twine so I can hang the ornament. The next ornament is the star. Note that most of the steps done here are in the next 4 ornaments. First, I draw the star on my cardboard. This cardboard will serve as my template to create multiple ornaments of the same kind. As you can see, My drawing is a bit wobbly. I would recommend you to use the ruler. In this case, I had fun forming it. It's like both a template and an art at the same time. To keep the cork board and template dry and reusable, I covered them with an elastic. Next is, I'll place push pins on each points of the star. Using a long strand of the thinner jute twine, I create the frame of the ornament. I do this for at least 6 times. Now the fun part. I wrap the star frame with the jute, the thinner one first, then the gold thicker one next. The gold thicker jute twine looks brighter in color, especially when the ornament is hung on the Christmas tree. Here is a good idea. Using 10 strands of jute, 6 inches long per strand, I fold the strands in the middle, then bind them together at the bottom points of the star. Here is an ornament to love, the heart. When creating the template, I drew the heart with a deeper cleft so that the cleft would be prominent as I wrap the ornament with jute twine later on. While creating the ornament, I learned that to achieve the definition of the object, I have to add more pins, especially on curves and edges. When I created the heart ornament, I thought, why not complete the faces of playing cards? So here it is. The spade is like an inverted heart with a sharper point at the top and a trunk base at the bottom. To make the shape of the frame sturdier, I need to add push pins at the center and more pins at the edges, curved lines, and tight spaces of the frame. Then I added jute within the frame. Also, you notice I'm holding a long strand of jute that's still with water and glue on it. I just squeeze hard on it and no drips. Using a paintbrush, I dab more water glue solution on the frame. And finally, when the frame dries up, it's time to wrap it up. Here's something fresh, fish. I'm excited about this ornament because it reminds me of the ocean, the beach, one of my favorite places to go. For the fins, I just drew a capital letter D. For the push pins, you notice on the straight lines, I only placed about 2 from end to end points. For the curved lines, I added more. Once the body and the fins are dry, I tie them all together using a string of jute. And the sixth ornament, the peace symbol. I use the cup as a guide to draw the circle. In placing the push pins, I created an outline a 1/4 of an inch thick. To make the outline sturdier, I did random zigzag placement of the jute in between the push pins. For the remaining part of the ornament, I'll be needing a chopstick. First, I'm gonna wrap the chopstick with two things, the elastic wrap and the jute twine. I'm measuring the inner part of the circle, and that's the measurement that I'll be using when I wrap the chopstick with jute. To secure this, I placed a clip on each end. And here is a review of the measurements. Once the pieces are dry, I bind them all together using a dry string of jute and then wrap it up. That's all for today. I know I owe you 2 more faces of the play cards, and I'll show you that on my next videos. Please do subscribe, like, and give feedback on how I can improve my videos in the future. And also, what projects would you like me to make? So, until next time, go create and decorate. Bye!